$50 when you buy 2 or more appliances, each priced $396 or more. Find more savings throughout the store at Lowe's, the new home for pros. Must ask cashier to apply discount in store. Online must use promo code. Can't be combined with any other discounts. See Lowe's.com for exclusions and terms. Valid 7/15 through 8/4. U.S. only. Don't miss the savings during Lowe's Just for Pros event. Stop by the Pro Desk and get an extra 5% off volume savings orders over $1,500. Plus, look for more savings across the store, including tools, paint, lighting, and other pro essentials to help you get the job done right. Shop today at Lowe's, the new home for pros. Discount on eligible product only and reflected in quote. Terms and exclusions apply. See Pro Desk in store for details. Now through July 30th. U.S. only.
Heard you're buying a car. I brought my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly, instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
It didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/AutoNavigator.
So you want to start the semester in style? Try a new desk, maybe fresh bedding, perfect mattress topper, a much-needed coffee maker, and everything else to complete your dorm. Just search to style from start to finish. Create your look with affordable decor and free and flexible delivery options on HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Valid on select items online only. Free delivery on select items $45 or more. Visit HomeDepot.com for more information.
Pros know that the right tools make a difference. Get the new Flex 24-volt line of industry-leading power tools exclusively at Lowe's. During our Just for Pros event, now through July 23rd, save on the Flex 24-volt brushless 4-tool combo kit. It was $399 and now just $349. It gets the job done with more power, longer runtime, and faster charging. Shop in-store or online today. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Versus National Home Centers for Flex 24-volt, valid through 7/23, U.S. only.
You ever have a nightmare and then decide to tell somebody about it, then about halfway through your explanation realize you're retarded? Is there any way to describe a nightmare to be scary? I had a scary dream last night. Okay, tell me about it. I was running through this pool of marshmallows in my flip-flops, right? Then the manager came running out of nowhere and he starts going, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh." There's only 18 seconds to eject before the bowling alley closed. And Tom, you were there, but you didn't look like Tom, and that was freaking me out. I love cheese. What? We're no longer friends. I'm not very good with people. Even when I was little, my imaginary friend would play the kid across the street. And I'd be like, "Hey, I guess we'll meet up later." He'd be like, "Whatever, queer." That's a hate crime. Do you love goose down feathers? Huh? Oh, they're nice. Mattress pad, pillows, comforter. It's like sleeping in heaven. Till that quill comes through the pillowcase and sticks you in the eye and says, "How's that feel, bitch? Huh? Huh? You want to sleep on my carcass, do you?" Ow! Ow! Why do you hurt so good, Goose? Maybe a higher thread count. 600 does the trick. Quit sleeping on 12. That's A. It's 1/3 of your life. Spend the money. I was watching the country music channel the other day and I fell asleep and I woke up racist. That's weird. They should put a warning on that channel. I just wanted to nap during the Dixie Chicks. Now there's holes in my linens. That's right. If you listen to the Dixie Chicks, you're racist. I have a pie chart that proves it. I don't have segues. Get used to that. A lot of comics do. "Well, I was at the mall last week." No, you weren't. Do your joke. I study meditation. I love anything that says the act of non-doing is the most important thing you can do with your life. My whole life, my parents were so lazy. Turns out I'm a Buddhist. So suck it. Which isn't very Buddha-like, but I only read the first chapter. Thanks, Uma's dad.
Plus minus plus.
I have to apologize. I have really bad posture. My mom says it's because I have a huge cock. That's how she talks. Yeah. She's a sailor. We don't judge her. She only follows one rule, and that's the rule of the sea.
Friendship is fun. Friendship is a fucking friend that you can call and tell, fuck you, that's a friend. Friends are real. Friends not, oh, we got a nice to each other. Fuck, no. Friends are later on, you're going to be with your homeboy or homegirl or friend or whatever. You're, hey, dude, let's go to 7-Eleven. It's always open. Like your mom. Ah, fucking dick. You got me, bitch. That was good, fucker. Friends fuck with each other. That's what friend. You know what friendship is? And women, you don't even understand what friendship is. You think I'm wrong, lady? Who said yeah? You think so? Fucking ask questions like you chicks always do. Who's this? Where's he from? What does he do, bitch? Shut the fuck up. No, I stay over here and I wait unless he gives me a sign like, come on, fucker, help. Then I run in. That's it. But unless that sign comes, I let the motherfucker work. And he works and he works. And he's giving her drinks and he gets her fucked up enough to go, okay, I'll go home with you. And right before she's about to do that, her fucking fat, ugly friend Jabba the Hutt crawls out of some fucking crack in the wall. Iki wiki no go home. We came together, we're leaving now. God damn it, that is my friend, and he wants to get some good pussy, and I know what my job is. I will fuck that fat, slobbery bitch, so my friend can get some good pussy. I'm fucking you tonight, Jabba. Come on, go with me. Iki wiki me, iki wiki you, bitch. Get your ass in the car. I got enough tequila to make you look beautiful. Now, ladies, would you fuck a really fat, ugly, slobbering piece of shit? Would you? No, then shut the fuck up! I believe I have won that argument. Women don't know friendship. Friendship is deep for men. Friendship is us going and getting drunk together. In the middle of that drunken stupor, I realize that my friend is not going to remember what's going to happen from this point on in that night. I take him out to the parking lot and beat the fuck out of him. And I call him the next day and go, hey, fucker, you fell. And then he goes, yeah, well, remember when you fell like 5 months ago? Ha ha. Oh, you motherfucker. I got you first, bitch. Ha ha. Friendship. Two men taking a shower after they worked out, and one guy looks at the other and says, dude, you have a little dick. Oh, yeah? Well, you wouldn't say that if I stuck it up your ass, would you? That's a very good point, fucker. I believe you have won that argument. I was wrong. And a very huge cock it is, after all. I had only seen the shadow of the tip of that monstrosity. Damn, you must be black to have a cock that big. May I call you Tyrone from now on? No.
You better not let your wife get to that door 5 feet ahead of you, or else you ain't got a home. Yeah, I stick right with my wife. Trying to lock me out, didn't you? Because they always win the race to the bathroom, and they let you know they're locking it. Now, you see, masculinity at its finest. The husband talking to the bathroom door. I said, come out of the goddamn bathroom, didn't I, hon? Sure, come out of the goddamn bathroom. I'm not fooling. I bought this house, and I kicked the bathroom door in. Now you come out here and talk to me man to man. Come on out. Children are out here worried about you. Go on back to bed, kids. Your mother's gone crazy. Go on, get in the bed. She'll probably be committed. You won't see her anymore. But I'll be in charge, and you get a lot of candy. Hey, sweets, You coming out? Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Then he puts on his pajamas so he can let her know that he's really angry. And when she sees these on, she'll know that there's no action tonight. That'll fix her. And I hope she's horny when she comes out. Not getting none of this good stuff. You lay up in the bed, waiting for your wife to come out. Okay. She'll be arguing at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock's not a time to argue. 12 o'clock's time for love. Come on out of that bathroom, you devil! Oh! She's coming out all right. But if you've been married long enough, you know how she's coming out. Razor blades in her curlers, sulfur grease dripping off of her face, a burlap nightgown, and barbed wire around the vital parts. And not only is she angry at what happened tonight, but she's even madder because she just recalled a few things you did in 1947 that wasn't too cool. You're in trouble now, Herman. And she's coming out. Nothing like an angry wife grabbing covers. See, when everything's cool, they just lift the covers up and kind of slither into the bed. Good night, booby dooby. But when they're angry, they don't even look at you. They just reach down and grab a handful of covers and yank and expose you. Now she grabs all the covers, puts them over her head, and gives you this position here. This is all you're going to get for the rest of your life. You going to keep this thing in my face all night? Hey, dear, come on, turn around. We've got to talk about this. All right, look, I didn't do anything, but I apologize. I see you breathing. Come on, give me a kiss. Here it is. Come in and get it. You take your hands off of me! Your hands are filth! And you are filth! You stink! You smell! And don't touch me with your filthy, sewery hands again! So what are you trying to say? But that's all right, Dustin. Because I've been married long enough, no problem. I just go to plan 7. Attack at 4 a.m. When she's in the twilight zone. Oh, who is this? The Shadow. The coolest husband in the world is being married 10, 11 years. You see him strutting there because he knows he's the greatest lover in the world. Just fantastic. And his wife knows that too. That's why wife waits in the bed, I guess. Waiting for him. Because you know that the man who cares about you is coming out of that bathroom. Greatest lover in the world. And you know how groovy he is when he hits that bathroom door and comes out. Have you seen my teeth? Ain't nothing like it. That's why the female is so great, because she's genuine. She's got class. Honey, they like husbands wait for their wives like they're standing up in the bed. Oh! But there's nothing so tender as the wife coming out of the bathroom when she sees him up in that bed. Not tonight. No, get down, not tonight. No, $2 don't give you all of this. Put some ice on yourself, not tonight. Why should it take so long for people to get to be groovy? Like, somebody should really help us in the beginning when we first get married, because I think that's probably the worst 2 years I ever spent with you. I mean, those 2 years where you're trying to impress each other that you're not really human beings. That's ridiculous. Trying to hide your odors from each other. Like in the first year of my marriage, I would sneak out of the bed and go brush my teeth. Brush. And come back and then talk to her. Hi. Trying to let her know that my breath never smelled overnight. And she'd look at me after I'd say hi. She'd say, and then she'd go brush. And come back. And then we talked to each other for 2 hours, proving each other that our breath never smelled overnight. Isn't that wonderful? Our breath never smelled. Of course, that's why I married you, because I knew your breath never smelled overnight. Then after you're married 8, 10 years, they just roll right over and talk in their nose. How you doing? I'm fine. How are you? Good. You gonna brush? No, today's Saturday. Hell, I almost killed myself the first 2 years I was married trying to prove to my wife I didn't have gas. They were right in that bed like this. The only thing that saved me was one night after I'd had a heavy bowl of lima beans. I will never forget. I had a gas ball that had eaten up half of my leg. And I knew it was either do something about it or die. And I said, I'm not gonna die. She'll have to know sooner or later. And Camille went over and closed the window, did something, I just... And I'll never forget the look on her face when she came back to that bed. Is the dog in here?
Problems Central Town never repressions of the gratitude.
God forbid they should put a few radio stations anywhere between here and Salt Lake City, for God's sake. You hit your stand button, it's like playing roulette without the ball. It just spins and spins. Get a choice of static or National Public Radio. Let me flip a fucking coin. Oh.
You're now listening to National Public Radio. We now go live to Liechtenstein for a concert from a cafe where Jan's Cheska Ivanovich is playing a dulcimer strung only with scrum. This is National Public Radio. Jan fall asleep at the wheel.
I blew a speaker in my car today. That's... Yeah, he was a motivational speaker. Left a bad taste in my mouth, but I feel a lot more positive. It's the weirdest thing. Oh my gracious.
I'm at home last month. Guy knocked on my door. He said to me, they're starving in Africa. I said, I've been here all day. Did the buffet people send you? What's this shit all about? Come on. Somebody's trying to blame me for a famine. That's what I thought. Well, come to find out, they just wanted money to feed people. Now, I was happy to help them there. I don't starve. I don't think anybody else should. And you know what? I mean, I want to get involved in this world. As noble as the efforts are to feed starving people, we can always do better. Did you ever see starving people being fed on television? It looks like really bad food. I mean, they give like a bowl of rice. Oh, if I was in that line, I'd be bitching. Are you shitting me? We're starving here. A bowl of rice. Take it back. I don't even want it. No, wait. All right, I'll take it. And I think we make certain mistakes with feeding people. Like, we sent the Marines to Somalia. Now, we have great Marines. We should be proud of our Marines. But they don't feed anybody. They kill people. That's what we train them to do. There's no catering taught at Paris Island. They don't know what are they do? Make sandwiches now instead of shooting at people? We're going to confuse them. We're going to get attacked. They're going to start making vegetable platters. Would you man your weapon, soldier? I have a roast in. Somalia, see, I don't know, that was a tough situation. We should have said Domino's. Feed the whole country 30 minutes or less. Get the hell out of there. And if Domino's was late, we would have got a shitload of money back. Oh, 32 minutes. Now that's 5 million pizzas. Oh, your boss is going to be mad. You're not going to make swing manager.
Heard you're buying a car. I brought my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/AutoNavigator.
Ven a Lowe's al evento solo para los pros desde ahora hasta el 23 de julio. Compra una grapadora neumática Metabo HPT calibre 18 y lleva una clavadora de puntillas Metabo HPT calibre 18 gratis. Un valor de $89.98. Y no olvides explorar la nueva línea de herramientas eléctricas Flex. Haz tus compras en tiendas o en línea. Lowe's, el nuevo hogar de los pros. Hasta agotar existencias, válido hasta el 7/23/21, solo en Estados Unidos.
Today, I'm taking it to the streets to give people the good news. Oh, excuse me, hello. I'm Flo from Progressive, and did you know...
No, I'm just waiting for the bus.
So then you have time to hear about how with Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance.
Yeah, if I was interested in talking to you, which I'm not.
Okay, I'll do the talking, and you just check if you can be saving, which is going to be pretty hard to do if you put on your headphones. Okay.
See if you're paying too much for home insurance with Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Everyone loves shopping online. Well, I'm going to tell you what I tell my golf buddies when they buy clubs. Stop searching for coupon codes. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. Plus, it's free, and you don't even need a Capital One card to use it. That's like hitting a hole-in-one without even trying. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired a Shakespearean actor.
Oh, woe is me. Wherefore hath thy claims help when thou hadst a fender bender?
Pardon the interruption, but when you file a claim with Geico, your claims team will be in touch right away.
But willest they forget about me later when thou needest updates?
No. They'll always be there to, helpeth you out.
Well, I suppose that I should bemoan something else, like my lactose intolerance. Whyest must dairy disagree with me so savagely?
Geico, great service without all the drama.
Someone gave him the finger today. In New York! The finger! The finger! What is it with the finger? It just gets you nuts. Who invented the finger? Who invented the finger? Who was the first person to get so pissed at someone they were like, you know what? And it's like, you just make me, just look at my finger and you'll know, man.
Did he try other stuff before the finger tube? Just didn't work out? You know what? Suck my back! Suck my back! Ah, no. Oh, no. All right, guys, I'm going to go. By round of applause, how do you feel?
Like, recently I was watching the show on the Discovery Channel about gangs, and they sent a journalist into the LA chapter of the Bloods to interview him, right? And so the guy is talking to this just big, mean-looking gangbanger dude who's wearing a Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. And I was like, yes, that's awesome! Shit, Winnie the Pooh wears red, just like the Bloods do. He could be a gang member, knocking over grocery stores for honey.
Dawn, you do not want me to get rumbly in my tumble. Oh, I am your little black rain cloud.
You know why my friends call me Pooh? Cause I'm the shit, punk ass!
Eeyore walks up.
Bitches ain't shit.
And in this evening's news, gangland violence erupts on the 100-acre wood as 32 are found dead and stuffed in honey pots. It's apparently the work of the notorious Winnie the Pooh Jackson. One survivor at the scene simply kept repeating, he had a heffalump, man. He had a mother-loving heffalump. In other news this evening, comedian Phil Johnson avoids any hacky references that rhyme with Tigger.
And you see more white dudes in our family now. Every family's got like a white dude or somebody. Right, you got one? It's probably you, puto. I like my mama because he don't hate me.
씨발.
You don't take money out of my purse like Albert. But give the kids names that are not going to embarrass them later on in life. You know what I mean? Brittany Gonzalez is not going to help anybody later on in life. Cody Gutierrez, do not ever name a Mexican kid Cody, man, unless you want him to get his ass kicked every day in school. We need more Socorros and Dolores, Bonifacio. We need some Rogelios and Cucos and shit. We need more of that. And you can always tell women now, especially the Latinas that are trying to change their look, you know, they're highlighting their hair, you know, French tip nails, or when they pluck all their hair out and then they just pencil in. I have an aunt that doesn't even pencil in, she uses Sharpie. You just put the Sharpie there and turns it. Mira, point it and turn it. You can't do it freehand because you'll fuck it up. Mira, last time I did and I put them high, I look confused. But you know, if you're a Latina, please keep some eyebrows. Too late. Some, you know what I mean? All my aunts, you see them in the morning, oh my God, don't look, I gotta pay and one would be high and one would be low, you know, like curious, like a CSI investigator. Let's see, the killer was left-handed. Keep a little hair. They would have like blonde hair and then black arm hair. That's it. And long, look like a country jacket and shit. That's why now all the girls right here. Nothing. Parece una planta, cabrona. Then don't look at it till it grows back. Shut up.
Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? Look for the signs. Do they have a home and or car? Are they saving lots of money? Do they seem unusually happy? Do they have a child named Geico?
Geico! Dinner time!
Have they recently purchased a drone? That's unrelated to the Geico thing. I'd just really like to try one. But if you notice these other things, you may want to ask them how easy it was to bundle with Geico. Bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
I'm just really hungry.
Some things never change, like somebody opening a bag of chips during your favorite movie. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Greg, do you mind?
I've waited years to say this to you.
Greg, honey, you want some? There's sour cream and onion.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome to Parent-Teacher Night. Oh, yes, Miss Garner.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Really? My airline credit card only gets extra miles on some types of purchases.
And you can use Capital One Venture Miles on any travel purchase. Plus, earn 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $20,000 in your first year.
Venture gets an A+.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Limited time offer. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Ooh, a fondue set. Now I need to find a coupon code.
Not anymore, Susan. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout.
Wait, instantly?
It's called shopping smart, not hard. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer for free and let it do the work for you.
Don't mind if I fondue.
That's kind of cheesy. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
I feel good tonight. I really do. So I get something I always wanted, and that's important. It really is. I finally got some hostages. Well, you see so many people with hostages nowadays, and you say, hey, I'd like some too. So I've got 3 of them. They're really nice people. Getting along great. They're tied in a sack outside at the top of the flagpole. And I'm going to blow them up at midnight, too. Unless, of course, I get my 3 demands. $100,000 in cash, getaway car, and I want the letter M stricken from the English language. So you have to make one crazy demand. That way, if you get caught, you can plead insanity. Getaway car.
What other gags are there? Hello, movie theater.
This is Barry.
Hi, this is Ed. How much for one ticket?
It's $5.
$5?
Yeah.
Yay! That means I could bring a couple of my friends.
Yeah.
Well, how much is 2 tickets?
It's 10.
How much?
10.
10?
10.
Yay!
$5.
That means I can bring 2 of my friends. Well, how much is 3 tickets?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Yay! That means I can bring 2 of my friends. How much is 4 tickets?
Nothing.
How much?
Anybody can count 4 times 5 or whatever you want to say that. I don't know what it's going to cost.
Say what? 4 times?
Oh, boy, come on now.
How much is 4?
I'm trying to pull my damn leg.
I want to know how much is 4. 20. Yay! Lady, how much is 5 tickets?
25, and I don't have time to be on this phone.
Man, I can't. I
It's
lost
25.
my 20. Yay! I can bring 2 of my friends. I saw Air Bud.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm gonna have my birthday party at the theater. Yay!
Yeah.
How much are 6 tickets?
It's 30.
Yay! I can bring 2 of my friends. We're gonna go see Air Bud. That's great. Yay! Hey, lady.
I'm not a lady.
Do you show Air Bud?
No, we don't.
Yay! You show Air Bud. Hey, lady.
I'm not a lady.
How much are 8 tickets?
It's 40.
40? Yay! I can bring 2 of my friends.
I'm gonna hang up that last business.
How much are 9 tickets, lady?
It's 45, and I'm not a lady.
Yay! I can bring 2 of my friends to see the Air Bud. That's great. You got Air Bud?
No, we don't.
Do you have a discount for special people?
There's nobody special.
No, I'm special. That's what my mom says. How much for 1,000 tickets?
Oh, God, 5,000.
5,000. Yay! I can bring 2 of my friends. That's great.
Let's talk this off. I'm tired of talking. This is bull.
You're my friend. You want to go to the movies with me?
No, I'm not going to the movies with you.
Yay! You're going to the movies. Yay! I like you, lady. Yay! We're going to the movies.
When she gets mad at me, she gives me that female noise of disappointment. I'll try to do it for you. You know that noise? You women can do it. I can't do it. She does it so loud, Lucas show up on our driveway. Then she gets real mad, follows her with the F word, the female F word. Fine. Fine. Guys, you hear fine, you are fucked. No shot at Chicago. It's all about coping in a woman's world, baby. Why am I born in this generation? It was a man's world for millions of years. I had to come along. Done. It is a woman's world, you know. And ladies, you've been waiting a long time. Oh yeah, now you want everything. Now you want your cake, eat it too, lick the spoon, and bang the cook. It's all about you, ladies. A man doesn't even know who he is anymore. We don't know what we are. You know, I'm supposed to be the protector. You know, I'm on the road most of the time. I'm on the phone with my wife the other day. I'm in Atlanta. She's in Los Angeles. She's going, oh, how's it going, honey? Oh, my God, there's an intruder outside. I'm 2,500 miles away. I said to her, put him on. Listen, pal, if you don't get out of there, I'll be there in 8 hours and kick your ass. I don't know who I am. I'm telling you in this marriage. I figured here's a man's job these days. Make a little love and carry stuff. We're human camels is what we are. I'm telling you, hump and hump. It's down to that. I found out my job the other day. My wife, we're food shopping. She's walking along. I get to push the cart. Waiting for my assignment. She says to me, here is what I want you to do. I want you to go over to aisle 4. She talks to me like I'm a monkey. Bring back toilet paper, 2-ply. 2-ply, sorry, messed up the last time. Sir! First time I brought like tree bark with a coupon. Because I don't care about that frilly stuff. My bachelor bathroom, I had 1 towel, and I got hard and threw it out and bought another one. Now, in our new suburban home, we have decorative towels. And God forbid if I ever use the decorative towels, that's the penalty box for 3 weeks. No idea when she's not around, I lock that bathroom door. Oh, yeah, here's your decorative towel. I paid for it, I'm going to use it. Then I fold it and put it back. These guys are going, I'm writing that one down. How's it going? And it's her house, too. I can't believe it. Now she wants feng shui in her house. Have you heard of feng shui? I don't know what it is. It's like some ancient Chinese word. It means put your husband's shit in the garage. That's a true story. I feel like a guest in my own home. And I found out the other day, apparently there's some soap I'm not supposed to use. The ones that are shaped like flowers. What the hell do they make it for? Flower or soap? Make a commitment. We were out a little pump the other day. I see a little rose sitting there. I scrubbed away. I should have hid that evidence. An hour later, she walks in the living room. Who used it? Thank God we have a kid now. He did. He gets defensive. I did not, Daddy. Come on, son. Take one for the team. Help me out. I'll buy you pussy. Oh, man, I'm messing up all the time. Mother's Day, the other day, I got her a gift. This is a true story. I got her a dress, right? I thought it was a really nice dress. It had flowers on it. I figured, flowers and a dress. I guess I was not thinking clearly. According to her. Plus, it was a vintage dress, right? And I gave it to her. She goes, "What is this?" He said, "Is this a Halloween costume?" I was very upset. I said, "Look, honey, it's vintage." She goes, "There's a reason it wasn't sold for 50 years. I figured out with the gifts. You know what? I got to simplify it. I got to get her diamonds. Anything else is stay in bed and think what a loser I am. But she gets off easy, just like all you ladies. You give us some, like Sports Illustrated phone or some goofy gadget where you can shower and shave at the same time. And the guys are happy too. Wow, this is neat. Shower and shave at the same time. Get to work early, earn more money, buy more diamonds. It's all about you, isn't it, ladies? Oh, man. I'm learning that being in love isn't always a Hallmark fantasy card. Being in love for me is like 90% of the time I'm thinking, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. About 10% of the time I'm thinking, how could I fake my death? Some of your percentages might be higher. These are government estimates. Look, everybody argues, right? Don't we all argue? People that say they don't argue, they make me sick. They always end up in a newspaper with 300 ice pick holes in their face. Well, my friend was in an argument the other day. I could tell he answered the telephone like he was a hostage. I called him, he answered the phone. Hello? Oh, hey, Larry, how you doing? I'm doing good. Man, we're in a big fight. What's it about? I don't know, she won't tell me. I've been locked here in the bathroom for an hour. I'll be okay for a little while. I grabbed a six-pack of magazines on the way in. Hey, who's winning the Laker game? I know I should have dragged the little TV near her. I wasn't thinking it was under the gun, on the run, and to move light, travel fast. Of course I'm messing with the decorative towels. That's a given.
Beautiful day today. What was it? Good Lord, it was pretty. I was standing outside the hotel, just admiring the day, and a guy walks out, and I go, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" You know what he said to me? "Wait 5 minutes, it'll change." Everybody says that. But you know why they say it? Because they know the weather in their area. You live in an area long enough, you know what the weather's going to be like. It seems to me the only people ever surprised about the weather are the people who report it on TV. It's like they get amnesia every year. Now, like where I'm from in Texas, just the weather in a nutshell. It's pretty much the same like up here. In the spring, it's nice, it rains a little bit. In the fall, it's beautiful. The winter's cold, and in the summer, it's hot and humid. Write it down. But every year I hear some Texas weatherman end his forecast by saying, "And I don't ever remember being this humid in Texas ever before." I want to see the sports guy lean on and go, "Pow! Last August." Here's a guess, probably next August. There's history involved in humidity, folks. Did you know 5,000 years ago, when the Mississippi Indians made their way across this great country, left behind beautiful burial grounds and hieroglyphics. When the hieroglyphics were translated, you know what they said? "Damn it, it's humid in August." think weather people make stuff up anyway? Like the heat index. There's no such thing as a heat index. If it's 100 degrees, it feels like 100 degrees. But wouldn't it be great if other things in life worked as well as the heat index? Let's say you get pulled over by the cops. Mr. Ingvall, I clocked you at 103 miles an hour. Yeah, but it only felt like I was doing 55. Must be that speed index. Wind chill factor, totally made up. I was at a party one night. I'm talking to this guy, and I found out he's a chief meteorologist. Apparently, they travel in tribes. I didn't know this. But he told me that the wind chill factor is not based on any scientific fact. This is how the weather might feel if you were standing naked outside during a snowstorm. Who's got that job? You know he's a smoker. It's like, hey, Billy, it's 9:45. Why don't you strip down, head on outside? All right, man. Jeez. It's going to be 50 below zero out here, man. All right, that's cool. I'll put it in the forecast. Come on inside. I'm going to finish my cigarette. I'll be right in there. Lord, and don't let it snow in Texas. Oh, shut the state down. Remember as a kid watching TV and you'd hear this noise? Now, you knew something bad was happening. That was the weather warning. And that scared me to death. It still scares me. I'll be watching TV and hear that. I'm like, oh, man. My kid's like, what? I go, I don't know, but we're going to die. And they don't just shut it off. They keep it going. Like, and I'm thinking tornado, flood, Jehovah's Witness in the neighborhood. What's going on? And then here comes Wally Weatherman. Up to an inch of snow is headed for your area. We urge you to go to the store, steal food, hoard gas. If you're an elderly American, you will not make it through this storm. An inch of snow, folks, enough snow to make a footprint, is headed to your area. You guys, an inch of snow, you're like, I can still find my golf ball. Hang on a second. And now they got a new one, the snowfall factor. You know what that is? That's how deep the snow would appear if you got drunk and fell face first in it. That's a job I want. God, and news people aren't any better. I wish we could all get over things in life as easily as news people switch stories. And all you have to do is just look to another camera. You ever watch a newscast and the severed head was found in an elevator shaft? Good news for egg lovers.
You ever dial someone on the phone and forget who you're calling? You ever look at yourself in the store windows when you're passing stores? Hey, man, I look cool in the store window, man. Every now and then you hit a storefront that has a 45-degree angle, and you walk into yourself, hey, man, I look cool walking into myself. Do you ever look at the crowds in old movies and wonder if they're dead yet? I do. They show a close-up of an old guy. What year is that movie? 1931? That guy's dead. He's dead. Come in here, Phil. It's a dead man. TV. He wasn't dead then, but he's dead now. Look at that guy there. He's now dead, that guy. You ever tried to throw away an old wastebasket? Can't do it, man. People keep bringing it back to you. Hey, your wastebasket was in the garbage. You have to really stomp on it to throw it away. You know? Close the hole so it's not useful anymore. You ever hear this in your house? Where's the good scissors? I can't keep anything nice in this house. And I want my good tape measure back. Well, the good tape measure, not the one with 38 inches missing in the middle, right? Listen, you hear mostly men say this around the house. Who stole my underwear? Somebody stole my underwear. Which one? This week's underwear. You know, they came in here and they went right for the underwear. And that's all they took. It was a surgical strike.
bacon. Have you ever noticed that underneath all the neat horizontal strips, sweet, nice meat, underneath there's always one weird piece of bacon?
Go further with the power of Metabo HPT. Shop Lowe's Just for Pros event now through July 23rd and save 40% on the Metabo HPT 5-tool combo kit. Was $679 and now just $399. Get all the power of a corded tool with the freedom of going cordless. Plus, save 40% on select multi-volt batteries from Metabo HPT, the preferred pro brand of pneumatic nailers. Shop in-store or online today. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Valid through 7/23, U.S. only.
Over the past year, I've helped thousands turn their lives around. And today, I'm going to tell you the one simple trick that will change everything. All you have to do is...
And now a message from our sponsor.
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat, RV, or other outdoor vehicle for great protection and even more savings. Progressive.
And that's it. You'll have that for the rest of your lives. I'm so excited for you.
Progressive. There's never a bad time for great protection. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Welcome to Parent-Teacher Night. Oh, yes, Miss Garner.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Really? My airline credit card only gets extra miles on some types of purchases.
And you can use Capital One Venture Miles on any travel purchase. Plus, earn 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $20,000 in your first year.
Venture gets an A+.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Limited time offer. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining out or in, 4% back on entertainment, or on popular streaming. And now, 3% back at grocery stores so you can make the cake that makes her day. Happy birthday to you. So earn unlimited cash back for going out or staying in with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
So I say what you scared to say. Tell the truth of the bitch, ain't it? Tell the truth is a motherfucker, ain't it? I've been, man, my daughter 22 years old, y'all, man, been out my house 5 years. She in college. I ain't had no kids around the goddamn house, just me and my wife. We walking around naked, eating shit, fucking hard, all that kind of shit. Good living, you know. Good living. You know, good living. Nah, man, let me say, North Carolina. Nah, I got 3 fucking kids in my life. I got my sister's kids. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? I got my sister's kids. You know, my sister's on drugs, too. I ain't ashamed to tell you, some of your family members fucked up, too, you know? My brother gonna call me and say, hey, man, we need you to come home real quick. Because the judge gonna separate the kids. I said, no, I can't pay that. I can't pay that. I flew home, everything. He said, yeah, you clapping. Yeah, fuck you clapping. Yeah, you clapping. Yeah, Hercules, you clapping. I get there. I'm in court. The judge said the Mack family. I stood up. I said, yes, Your Honor. I'm part of the Mack family. He said, we're going to separate the kids. I said, Your Honor, you mean separate like divide? He said, very good, Mr. Mack, very good. I said, you know what? I said, Your Honor, I can't allow that. I said, me and my brother, I look at my brother going to turn his fucking back on me. Son of a bitch, he the one called me to come in. See, talk ain't shit. Talk ain't never shit, man. I said, me and my brother gonna split the custody of the kids, Your Honor. I take him 6 months. He gonna get his fuck ass and walk the fuck out. I ain't seen him since if I ever seen him. I'm fucking him up on sight. I'm gonna bust his head to the white meat. I'll slap all over. Y'all gonna read about it. Whenever I see this motherfucker, gonna be a misunderstanding. There's gonna be some furniture moving around this motherfucker. Now I got 3 fucking new kids in my life. 2, 4, and 6. Ooh, shit, come help me babysit these motherfuckers. Oh, the 2-year-old, she the motherfucker. She the ring leader. That haven't been here before, you know. She a shepherd for the devil, you know. She work for the devil. But whatever she say, do, all the other 2 motherfuckers follow her fuck ass. The 4-year-old, my sister must have really been getting high with her. Because she don't talk. She don't say shit. All she do is look at you. I told her ass the other day, I said, let me tell you something. If a fire break out, you better have a whistle or horn or something. Because you won't be able to burn up bitch fucking with me, I'm telling you. I ain't got time to be looking for no damn mute motherfucker. I don't need no horn talk. Bouncing, shaking and shit, shaking. Quit rocking, motherfucker, quit rocking. Then I got the 6-year-old. That's the only boy. 6-year-old, but he a homosexual. Oh, don't no 6-year-old walk like this here. Don't no 6-year-old walk like this. Crying all the goddamn time. Quit crying, motherfucker. You can push on
Equilibrium solution y1 is unstable. If the only solution that remains near y1 is the solution with initial value y1.
Now I gotta say it, man. I gotta say it. Oh man, you know, the 2-year-old been she the ring leader. See, don't let break down unless the 2-year-old tell me to do. She didn't do everything the 2-year-old tell me to do. I come in the house the other day, 1 o'clock in the morning, the 2-year-old gonna tell the faggot to go downstairs and get some milk and cookies. I'm coming, I'm walking upstairs, the faggot walking downstairs. He gonna walk past me like I'm a visitor, you know. He ain't gonna say shit to me, you know. That pissed me off. I said, what the fuck he wants? You know where he wants? He said, get some milk and cookies. Fuck me up too, I wanna hear it again. I said, it's a what? Some milk and cookies. Piss me off. Don't you want to say what you want to say sometime, man? Do make you a bad person because you feel what you feel, man. I ain't no psychologist. I ain't no specialist. I need help with the goddamn kid. I cuss his ass out. I said, look here, punk ass. You can't get no cookies. Take your sweet ass upstairs and get some rest. That's how I talk to him. Fuck that time out shit. Fuck that. These kids bad. They bad. I gotta come to him like I'm coming in the street. I gotta come to him like that. He gonna go upstairs, you know. I heard the 2-year-old say, where the cookies and shit, you know. Oh, he gonna tell her, him downstairs. Who the fuck is him? Like I ain't got no name. Him downstairs. 2-year-old say, I go get this shit myself. I'm watching, I'm in the corner, she walk her little four-legged ass downstairs. I'm sitting in the corner looking at her, I'm looking at that. She gonna get a little step down and open the refrigerator. And I said, what you doing? To get some milk and cookies. I said, didn't I tell your punk ass friend you can't have no motherfucker? I said, don't get fucked up down here, get your punk ass upstairs. Oh, she gonna look at me like I'm short, you know. Oh! Well, everybody in this room know what the fuck that look mean. When you look at somebody like that, white, black, and indifferent, you know that mean they want a piece of you. So I backed the fuck up, you know. I told her, I said, bust a move, you know. You bust a move. 2-year-old motherfucker. Oh, she a genius. She watching TV the other day. My wife calls me, turn channel 5. I came in the room. I said, I'll turn channel 5 right quick. She said, watch this. I started to say, bitch, if you don't turn that motherfucker. That's what I wanted to say, you know what I mean? But I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get that motherfucker out. I said, let me see the remote. She said, didn't I tell you I'm looking at something? I said, hell, you don't give me that goddamn. I turned the damn TV. The phone rang. I put the remote down. Wouldn't answer the phone. I came back. This motherfucker playing like ain't shit wrong. I got the remote. I'm just punching. Ain't shit moving, you know. This motherfucker done took the battery out of this motherfucker. No, they kids something else, man. See what I'm saying? Cause ain't this something you want to say, but you can't say it.
Equilibrium solution is asymptotically stable if H initial condition y0 and asset t goes to infinity. The solution approaches an equilibrium solution y1 is unstable if the only solution that remains near y1 is the solution with initial value y1.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, folks. I would like to introduce my partner for the evening. Now, he's not a little wooden doll. He's not human, but he's what I call a woozle, and his name is Peanut. You ready? What? You ready? I think so. Okay, give me a... How you doing, Peanut? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm fine. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Is the derivative of y is changing at an increasing rate, so the solution must be tending away from y1. Thus y1 is something.
I see stars. No, Elvis.
Suppose that on the level set decreasing, so that is the derivative of y is changing at a decreasing rate, so the solutions must be.
What are you doing? Stevie Wonder. I got a question for you. What do you know? Do you have that thing that we got in Mexico? The thing from Mexico? Yeah, I have it right over here. Will you get it out and show it to everybody? You think they'd like to see it? Oh, go check it out. You're gonna like it. It's from Mexico. Are you ready? Si, senor. What in the world do you think that is? A jalapeno on the stick. That's a jalapeno on a stick. See? Well, what's your name? My name is Jose. Jose? See, Jose what? Jose jalapeno on a stick. We never seen a talking jalapeno. It's my job. Your job? See, you have any other job? See, what? I'm a comedian. A comedian on speed. Well, do you enjoy being in this country? I'm afraid for my life. Why? Taco Bell? Would you feel safer in the box? It's much better in the box. Okay, is that okay? It's okay. Okay, don't close the door. Why not? Cockroaches. You have cockroaches in there? One big one. I see. On a stick. Hey, Jeff, what? Get out my dummy. They don't spit on me. Fine. But what? You have a dummy? Yeah, he's over in that case over there. And he is ugly. He's ugly? Dude, he is nasty looking. Well, let's get him out and see what he looks like. Okay, check it out. This ugly dummy. Look, I've never seen him before. Oh, you're gonna check it out. Peanut, this dummy looks a little like me. No. He looks a lot like you. Well, let's see if we can get him to work. Okay, watch out, Dummy. That little dummy sets him over here in front of me. That's right. There's a little lever down by little dummy's waist. If Peanut can reach back there, he grabs onto that lever, pulls on it, straight syllable every word, and then he can make him talk. Now, do you have a hold of the lever? It's got a hold of something. Did I move my lips? No. No, you let her move your hand. Let's not get in an argument here. Why don't we just have a drink? Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't we have a drink? A drink. Is that tequila, senor? No, it's not tequila, it's wine. You wouldn't want tequila. We're not because you would have a worm in the bottom. A worm? Yeah, well, I don't want a worm. What are you? A worm. A worm, a worm, a worm, a worm. Yeah. On his speak. Well, what do you do? I don't do anything. You just look another way and say, I don't like the little guy who did I don't like the little guy. You like me, not the other guy who did it. I don't like you. I'll show them. Shall we look? Oh, okay, fine, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. What are you going to do now? I'm going to take a drink. Will I get some? No, while I'm drinking, you're going to talk. Wait a minute. You know what's going to happen if you drink that and I talk? What? We're all going to choke to death. Well, let's just try it. Okay, you take your time. Okay, take a deep breath. A deep breath. Here we go. What was that? A burrito. On a stick. Little jerk beat me to it. Okay. Take your time. Here we go. Good luck. Thank you very much. You're going to die, senor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the dangerous part. It's going up to his lips and going.
I went camping recently for this next joke, and I married a woman who loves to camp, and I am what you would call indoorsy. I'm surprised we can still get people to camp. Hey, want to burn a couple of vacation days sleeping on the ground outside? No. What if I told you get the crap standing up in the woods? I still wouldn't want to go. To wake up freezing covered in a rash. All right, I'll go. My wife always brings up, camping's a tradition in my family. Hey, it was a tradition in everyone's family till we came up with a house. My parents never took me camping. You know why? Because they loved me. It'll get you closer to nature. I want to keep the relationship professional. If it's so great outside, why are all the bugs trying to get in my house? Some places you have to pay to camp. You have to pay to sleep outside. That's gotta be insulting to the homeless people. How much does this cost you? I live out here! That must be really expensive. Occasionally at the campsite you'll see the Winnebago. That's kind of cheating, isn't it? Oh, that's what I forgot. My house. There's always that one couple at every campsite that's been camping for way too long. They have the folding chairs, the Christmas lights in July. We'd love to have you for dinner. I'm sure you would. Now, how do I get a padlock on my tent so we're not eaten by Ma and Pa Dahmer? Happy camper. Has anyone ever really been a happy camper? Because whenever we use that term, we're being sarcastic. He is not a happy camper. Why don't we just call him a camper? He's miserable. You know who's a happy camper? The guy leaving the campsite. He's the happiest camper. He gets to take a shower. He ruined camping for me. To be fair, it is beautiful during the day. But at night, you're always like, we're all gonna die! There's monsters out there! I see their eyes! probably wouldn't be so scared if I wasn't sleeping in a bag. Hey, let's pre-package ourselves for the serial killer, huh? I can't get away, can you? I can hop for a little, but I'm dead meat. You ever have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night? You always look at your friends, nice knowing you. Anyone want to come and get killed with me, or you want to get killed looking for me? We're all dead. It's not just serial killers, there's bears out there. Last time I went, I got this pamphlet that said if a bear approaches, you're supposed to play dead. Really? We're going to rely on my acting skills? Play dead? Who came up with that? Maybe the bears? Play dead, cover yourself in honey, climb on a large white plate. Don't try to run away from us. I mean the bears. How does that even work? There's a bear. Hope the bear thinks we die standing up. As if bears have some ethical code. I don't mess with dead bodies. I'm a bear, not an animal. That was the worst impression of a bear ever. Play dead. I'm not saying that strategy didn't work once, but when they find a body that's been mauled by a bear, how do they know that guy wasn't playing dead? Maybe he was the best at it. And the bear was like, great performance, but I'm starving. And he looks like a burrito. Why are we even camping where there's wild animals? It wouldn't be a selling point for anything else. Oh, it's a beautiful golf course. Plus, around the 9th hole, there's a pack of wolves. If they start running at you, just play through. The only thing I like to do outside is lie in a hammock. That's all about doing nothing. It's hard to do anything once you get in the hammock because you can't get out. It's like a giant net for catching lazy people. Can't even drink in this! All you can do is relax. You ever see someone crying in a hammock? My life is... Oh, this is delightful. You ever get in a hammock with someone else? You better be dating them. Because it looks like you're trying to start a family. I got in a hammock with my cousin. He still won't talk to me. He made the hammock a dirty thing.
You grow up normal. Everything that happens to you is kind of weird, you know? Right when you're born, they tie your belly button up. That's got to be like a very bizarre first experience. You know, you come out, whoa. It doesn't come out like that, I guess. I always figured doctors have to tie that. I always wondered if doctors ever try to break their own records like those rodeo cowboys, you know? Like, pull you out. Boom! 3.5 on the belly button wrap up. That is a new state record. Baby's got his foot tied in there for the rest of his life. Bouncing around. I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. It's a story.
At Lowe's, we know that your home is an expression of you. When we see you looking at that Hisense refrigerator with a spacious bottom freezer, it's a lot to take in. You'll need to do a double take when you see the price tag for a fridge this sleek. Come in now and save $100 on Hisense 17 cubic feet bottom freezer refrigerators exclusively at Lowe's. Or explore our endless aisles online. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, see associate at Lowe's.com for details. Valid through 8/11, U.S. only.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like choosing Charles Barkley in a pickup game.
We'll take Barkley.
Ha! First pick! Sorry, kids! Yep, even easier than that. And with our top-rated app, you can bank anytime, anywhere, making Capital One an even easier decision. Okay, here's the plan. Pass me the ball every time. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? New consumer accounts only. Approval required. Terms apply. Capital One and a member FDIC.
You heard you could save big when you bundled home and auto with Progressive, so you went online to check it out. But then you saw a link for a survey about which type of bread you are. And now you're on question 17, barely scratching the surface of your bread identity. You always thought of yourself as a brioche, but are you actually more of a pumpernickel? Ah, yes. They said it was easy to save money bundling with Progressive, but they forgot about the rest of the internet. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Final discount not available in all states or situations.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like Taylor Swift choosing what to wear.
It's looking kind of chilly out today.
I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep, even easier than that. And with our top-rated app, you can bank anytime, anywhere, making Capital One an even easier decision. That's banking reimagined.
What's in your wallet? New consumer accounts only. Approval required. Terms apply. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Over the past year, I've helped thousands turn their lives around. And today, I'm going to tell you the one simple trick that will change everything. All you have to do is...
And now a message from our sponsor.
With Progressive, you can bundle your boat, RV, or other outdoor vehicle for great protection and even more savings. Progressive.
And that's it. You'll have that for the rest of your lives. I'm so excited for you.
Progressive. There's never a bad time for great protection. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Gentlemen, you have just completed what's known as the basic course in bus driving. We're going to present you here with actual situations you'll encounter while driving your buses. And it's primarily designed to find out whether you're going to be good bus drivers or possibly one of the great all-time bus drivers. Of course, when I say great all-time bus drivers, immediately comes to mind the name Larry Strickland. Probably the greatest bus driver of the 40s and then into the 50s. Neil Norlag, certainly the greatest left-handed bus driver we've ever seen. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one of the students, Johnson, yeah, you want to get in the bus, and Mrs. Selkirk, yeah, you want to get back to your marks, and we're going to present you with situations you'll very often encounter on your buses. All right, Johnson, you pull your bus in, discharge your passengers. Now, out of the rearview mirror, you notice this old woman running for the bus. Yeah, you want to start running, Mrs. Selkirk? Let's see how Johnson handles this. You're pulling out much too fast, Johnson. Hold it. Yeah, she gave up halfway up from the block that time. Yeah. You know, what you want to do is just kind of gradually ease out, you know, and you're kind of always holding out the hope they can catch up with the bus, you know what I mean? Now, another thing you have to watch, a lot of these older women, they'll run at 3/4 speed and then they'll put on a final burst and catch up with the bus. So, all right, Johnson, let's try another one. Graham, you want to try your hand the same problem? Yeah, you want to get back to your marks, Mrs. Selkirk? Okay, same situation, pull in, discharge your passengers. All right, you want to start running, Mrs. Selkirk? Let's see how Graham handles this. Did you see how he slammed the door right in her face that time? That's called your perfect pullout. And now, it wasn't part of the problem, Graham, but it shows you're thinking on your feet. You blocked 2 full lanes of traffic that time. Very good. Okay, Graham, yeah, Ms. Selkirk will try situation 13. Okay. Graham, we'll stay with you. You're doing very well. This happens very often. You're on your route. All of a sudden, a car pulls in front of you, and on the back is a sign, caution student driver learning to drive, something like that. All right. Again, Graham, you want to be driving? All right, Ms. Selkirk, you want to pull in front of him? Let's see how Graham handles this. Excellent. Excellent. He got back, I guess about 10, 15 car lengths. Got it up to around 60. And then when he's right on top of her, bang, he comes down on his brakes. And then hit the horn with his elbow. Could you notice how the car just kind of swerved out of control when she dove for the floorboard? Oh, very good, Graham. All right, yeah, Mrs. Selkirk, you want to extricate yourself? Well, just crawl out the window. I think that's going to be a lot faster. Yeah. Okay, now this is the situation, and this will be our final situation. You're the woman getting on the bus with the packages. And I'm going to have to help you with this because this requires a lot of practice, but believe me, it's worth it. So, all right, get on the bus, that's the way. Got a bunch of packages, now fumble for your change. Very good. All right, now start heading toward the back of the bus. Hit your accelerator. All right. Now you brake, hit your accelerator again. Brake again. You see how he kept her spinning in the aisle there? Now the first couple times you try that, you may hit your brake a little too soon, you may hit the accelerator a little too soon, but I guarantee you within 5 or 6 months, you should be able to keep a woman spinning in the aisle for an indefinite amount of time. All right. You want to get in your individual buses, and just remember, accelerator brake, accelerator brake. Tomorrow, we will study the mispronunciation of street names, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you.
And get back to my original premise about knowing that you're part of a group. I was reading this thing the other day, and it was talking about people being part of the Oreo generation. And what it was saying was people that waited until their mid-30s to have kids, like my wife and I. She goes, my parents got married when they were like 20. I was born 9 months to the day after my parents were married. 9 months to the day. That must have been a ceremony. I do. Could you turn around just 1 minute there, Reverend? But I was saying, people that waited to their mid-30s and said you're kind of an Oreo because you're raising your children and you're also raising your parents who in their elderly age are kind of reverting back to childhood. And I told my wife, I said, you know what this means? It means we've got 2 that are out of diapers and 2 that are going into them. And as bad as it was with the little ones, I can't imagine it's going to be any more fun with the big ones. I just don't want to be sitting there watching football with my father-in-law going. Ed, don't you lie to me, Ed. But there are similarities between the kids and the seniors. I mean, they both have their own special menu at restaurants. You've got to worry about both of them with drugs because it's not just the teenagers. Seniors get a hold of some good stuff. The last time we were at my in-laws, I made the comment that my sinuses were kind of stopped up, and my mother-in-law said, do you want to stop the sniffles or not feel your head? She opens up her purse and pulls out this little bag. It looks like it's full of Skittles. And grabs this tiny green pill, and she said, say hello to my little friend. I took that pill. I woke up 2 days later laying in the backyard talking to Elvis. She's at the door going, get up, you baby. I take 4 of those and go to the grocery store. You know, and the kids don't listen to you, and the seniors can't hear you. My mother-in-law has a hearing aid that she only wears about half the time, and you can always tell when she's not wearing it because she talks louder than any human being on the planet. 4 or 5 months ago, we're in line at the movie theater one night, and they're with us, and she says to me, don't look now, but the man behind us is cross-eyed as a bat.
Compass question. Objective is to solve the Gulf-Pass equation. Subject to the initial condition. Y0, Y0. Use the variable separable method.
I turn around and this guy is glaring at me. Well, he may not have been glaring at me, but he was glaring at somebody. This guy was mad. You know, and the kids wear their pants falling off their butts, and the seniors wear them up to their armpit. My father-in-law got his chest hair caught in his zipper. And I look at all this, and what makes me scared is I know I'm next in line. And let me tell you, I can tell I'm getting older. A lot of ways I can tell. One, about a year ago, somebody broke into my truck, and I keep a case in there with like 24 CDs in it. They stole 3 of them. Well, thank God the Anne Murray's still here. Where's the best of bread? Where's the best of bread? 2, I have finally broke out and got a recliner. I used to always make fun of my dad and his recliner. I have a recliner now, and I love it. I used to travel the world at a moment's notice. I get in that recliner, I'm not getting out of that thing. I just wait on people to walk through the house. Hey! Do me a favor and make me a sandwich. I think I smell smoke. Is the house on fire? Hey, if you see flames, there's an extinguisher under the sink in the kitchen there. But the worst one, a couple of weeks ago, my wife and a few of her friends were making jokes and giggling about this product called Astroglide. It's this, apparently, it is this lubricant that they sell in the drugstore right next to the condominiums. And But it's supposed to be really good stuff. I mean, apparently you're able to put it on a Cadillac and get it in a doghouse. But as they're talking about, I swear to you, my first thought was, I bet I can put that on the poles the bird feeders are on and keep the squirrels off of it. The squirrels are driving me crazy. If you come by my house at 5 o'clock in the morning, you will see me on the back porch in my underwear with night vision goggles holding a BB gun waiting on the squirrel. Just embarrasses my kids to death. Which is the way I believe life is supposed to work. The parents are supposed to embarrass the kids, and the kids are supposed to embarrass the parents. I embarrassed my kids so bad in the last school year. I have 2 daughters. I live next door to my brother who has 3 daughters. So almost every day I drive them to school. And last year, while I was driving them to school, we ran out of gas in the carpool lane. Because my wife just realized it's actually legal for women.
DY분의 GU
But we run out of gas and people are honking the horn and having to back up and go around us, and the kids are just mortified. So the next morning, I make sure that the thing is full as possible be. And I pull up to the front of the school, and they have like these assistant teachers that help open the door. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but if we pull up to the front, I roll down the passenger window and yell out, "I've got gas this morning!" And the kids are like, "Oh God, just go home. Just go home." But see, then they turn around and embarrass me because they're reaching this age where I think they have a natural curiosity that's starting to develop. And bless their hearts, they have no brothers or boy cousins to check out anything on. But I can tell that they're at this age because, when I get in the shower, there is nobody else in that bathroom. Now, when I get out of the shower, there are 5 little girls just loitering. So finally, I confronted them. I said, "Why are all of you in this bathroom?" And my youngest one, who's really funny, she said, "We're trying to see a hoo-hoo." I said, "Well, I'm going to tell you all you need to know about hoo-hoos. Hoo-hoos are extremely poisonous." And without missing a beat, she said, "They are not, or the dog would be dead." I hate a smart kid, I swear.
I'm not saying I don't like police. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm just scared of them. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we want to call them too. Somebody broke into my house once. It's a good time to call them, but I don't know. The house was too nice. It ain't a real nice house, but they never believe I lived in it. It's still here. Oh my God. Open and shut case, Johnson. I saw this once before when I was a rookie. Apparently this nigger broke in and hung up pictures of his family everywhere. Well, let's sprinkle some crack on him and get out of here. That's that whole brutality thing. See, that's common knowledge now. There was a time when only minorities really knew about that. I'm not going to say white people didn't believe us, but you're a little skeptical. You're a little skeptical. I mean, I don't blame you. And then Newsweek printed it, they knew it was true. And then the Newsweek, white people are like, "Oh my God. Honey, did you see this? Apparently the police have been beating up Negroes like hotcakes. It's in the May issue." I mean, really, how could you know, though? How could anyone else know? I mean, maybe you should have seen something a little suspicious. It was like a little suspicious. Every dead black person the police find has crack sprinkled on them. Come on, man. Who gets shot and sprinkles crack on themselves? Nobody will do that. Bam!
little mysteries. You good with the credit cards? And they don't make it easy. They give you these incentives to use the cards even more restaurants. Frequent flyer miles, that's a good one. So when your debt gets high enough, you can actually flee the country at that point. We actually tried one of these debt consolidation loans. Now, instead of a lot of payments, we've got one we don't make. And it's so much simpler. Run from one person instead of a whole posse. It's really freed up my day. For many years, couldn't afford health insurance. I did have auto insurance, covered health in case of an accident. So every time I got sick, I'd drag myself into the car, run her into a tree again. Whew. Not a shrub left in my neighborhood, people. Little Barron over there in Hedge-Free Acres. Like a lot of men, I don't like going to the doctor much, so now I've joined an HMO because they don't like me going to the doctor much either. Working out beautifully. I think things started going wrong for me financially with the college loans. I think that's what I remember. Yeah, well, I keep moving, they keep finding me. They are good. They should have sent these people after Osama. I hid in caves, it didn't work. I need the federal student relocation program. I left school in the 80s. I still owe about 10 grand for God. At what point is the statute of limitations up on this stuff? Really? If I had stolen the money, I'd be out of jail by now. Okay? That's not fair. And for what? I got a degree. I guess it all made sense at some time in the past. I was a civil engineer. That's what I used to do, engineering. But people begin to talk after your third bridge falls down. They say, it may not be just the drinking anymore. This kid may not have it. Guilty. You got me. Fair enough. You're not cut out to be an engineer when you use a screwdriver and you have to say lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. When you need nursery rhymes to do your work, you're not good at your work. And that is clear. Do we have any engineers here? Usually. What kind? You got to admire the spirit. That's a Gilda's Club crowd right there. Yeah. All right. So what kind of engineer do you pretend to be? Yeah, they're good too. Yeah. No, aren't you a genetic engineer? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because of all the cloning you do, right? Yeah, that's good. Have you noticed we clone different things pretty much every week or something? Mice? We did mice recently. We cloned some mice. Yeah, finally. More mice. Great idea. I don't know if you've ever had mice in your home, but infertility, not a huge problem for the mice. I guess somewhere there's some frustrated mouse couple trying to start a family, and now they got some options. We wish them well. So many wonderful products through science. My wife brings them all home. Antibacterial soap. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought that was understood as part of the contract with soap. Maybe it was putting a dent in the germs. What the hell was I washing my hands with all those years? Bacteria neutral, virus friendly. I'd like a refund, please. Well, now it's antibacterial. Super.
But I've always found religion fascinating. Ideas such as how people act on their beliefs. Pro-lifers murdering doctors.
Pro-lifers murdering people. It's irony on a base level, but I like it. It's real basic irony, but still, you can get a hoot. It's a hoot. It's a fucking hoot. Pro-life and we'll kill your ass.
what fundamentalism breeds, though. No irony. So if you take the word good. Once again, recommend a healthy dose of psilocybin mushrooms. 3 weeks ago, 2 of my friends and I went to a ranch in Fredericksburg, Texas, and took what Terrence McKenna calls a heroic dose. 5 dried grams. Let me tell you, our third eye was squeegeed quite cleanly. Wow! And I'm glad they're against the law. Do you know what happened when I took them? I lay in a field of green grass for 4 hours, going, my God, I love everything. The heavens parted, God looked down and rained gifts of forgiveness onto my being, healing me on every level, psychically, physically, emotionally. And I realized our true nature is spirit, not body, that we are eternal beings, and God's love is unconditional. There's nothing we can ever do to change that. It is only our illusion that we are separate from God or that we are alone. In fact, the reality is we are one with God and He loves us. Now, if that isn't a hazard to this country, you see my point. How are we going to keep building nuclear weapons? You know what I mean? What's going to happen to the arms industry when we realize we're all one? It's going to fuck up the economy. The economy that's fake anyway. Which would be a real bummer, you know. You can see why the government's cracking down on the idea of experiencing unconditional love. It's interesting, isn't it interesting that 2 drugs that are legal, alcohol and cigarettes, 2 drugs that do absolutely nothing for you whatsoever, and drugs that grow naturally upon this planet, drugs that open your eyes up to make you realize how you're being fucked every day of your life, those drugs are against the law. Wow. Coincidence? I don't know. I'm sure their motives are pure. But, isn't that great? Mushrooms grow on cow turds. I love that. I think that's why you giggled the first hour. It's growing cow turds! Heaven is in a cow's butt! I know where heaven is. Where in a cow's ass? Oh my God. Lift me up out of this illusion, Lord. Heal my perception. I know only reality and only you. Stuff like that. I took mushrooms and went to Astro World, and I had a really bad time. You're a moron. They are sacred. Go to nature. To be on the Black Dragon tripping, I would fucking be puking, man, about 50 yards with each hurdle of the Black Dragon. Possessed dragon. I just think it's interesting to see how people act on their beliefs, you know what I mean? Because your beliefs, they're just that. They're nothing. There's how you were taught and raised. That doesn't make them real. That's why I always recommend a psychedelic experience, because it does make you realize everything you learned is in fact just learned and not necessarily true.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining out or in, 4% back on entertainment, or on popular streaming, And now, 3% back at grocery stores so you can make the cake that makes her day. Happy birthday to you. So earn unlimited cash back for going out or staying in with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Ooh, a fondue set. Now I need to find a coupon code.
Not anymore, Susan. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout.
Wait, instantly?
It's called shopping smart, not hard. Download Capital One Shopping to your computer for free and let it do the work for you.
Don't mind if I fondue.
That's kind of cheesy. Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Savings and available coupons vary.
Home. It looks a little different for everyone. For some, it's a rustic cabin. For others, a big city high-rise. And for others, it's renting a tiny studio that said it had laundry in the building, but the dryer's always broken. And don't get me started on the gym. That's not a gym, it's an elliptical machine and a boiler room. And let's not even discuss parking. But no matter where you call home, Geico makes it easy to bundle and save on renters and car insurance. Easier than getting your landlord to return your calls. You can't hide forever, Leonard.
Progressive presents an interview with your upstairs neighbor.
Hi, I'm Tia. The upstairs-downstairs neighbor dynamic is so special. We have our own language. Like when I scream at my mom on the phone, the people downstairs bang on the ceiling to show their support. The nighttime's the best time to rearrange furniture. I call it midnight feng shui. And if I sleep through my alarm in the morning, they bang on my door to wake me. So thoughtful.
Progressive can't save you from your upstairs neighbor, but we can save you money when you bundle renters and auto insurance with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Bundle discount not available in all states or situations.
Today, I'm taking it to the streets to give people the good news. Oh, excuse me, hi, I'm Flo from Progressive. Did you know?
Sorry, who?
Flo, you know, I do commercials.
Oh, okay, I stream TV and radio. You know, no annoying ads.
Okay, hurtful. But did you know Progressive's Name Your Price tool lets you choose options based on your budget?
Wait, you're not going to use this in your commercial, are you?
Well, we were hoping to.
Because I don't really want to contribute to the constant barrage of advertising that adds to the cognitive dissonance, which is...
Hey, on to our next person.
Get options based on your budget with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Thank you. This next song. By the way, do you guys like my new guitar here? It's, yeah, thanks. It's kind of a funny story, but it actually used to belong to a friend of mine, and he let me use it for a gig that I had coming up. Actually, I kind of begged him, and he was kind of reluctant, but he let me use it. And while it was in my possession, I don't know if you can see that, there's a couple of nicks on it. I was walking around for a couple of weeks, just thinking to myself, how the hell am I going to tell this guy that
which are a constant proportion.
Problems have a funny way of sort of working themselves out. I got a call from his mom like a couple weeks later saying that he had been killed in a car accident. And so I was like, thank God. Anyway, it's my turn now. I'm gonna have some fun with it. It's another song I wrote for a girl. I remember the first time I saw you. I went to your doorstep and rang the bell. Your parents told me your dog's name is Henry. And I laughed and said, hey, that's my name as well. I remember your face as you came down the stairway. Your ebony hair and your deep hazel eyes. At the sight of your beauty, I started to quiver. I just couldn't think of the right things to say. And my hands started shaking, my heart palpitating, my palms started sweating, and I ran out of breath. And I fell on the floor, and I started to vomit, and I lost all control of my bodily functions. And you went to the kitchen to get paper towels to clean up the mess I had made on your floor. By that time I'd already emptied my bowels, and it just didn't seem to give a damn anymore. So I took off my pants and started humping your doggy, and your parents threatened to call the police. So I yanked out the phone cord and I closed all the curtains and said, don't move or nobody leaves here alive. Neighbors woke up cause they heard the commotion, and they called 911 and they sent a patrol car and a fight squad and a chopper and a few hundred good men. I had a gun but didn't have bullets. So here I am in this cold dark jail cell, thinking of you and the time that we had. I know that you're laughing about the misunderstanding. And I just get that same old feeling again. My hands start to shake and my heart starts to beat. My palms start to sweat and I run out of breath. And I fall on the floor and I start to vomit. And I lose all control of my bodily function.
I'm not a big technology fan. My parents, oh my God, they're like living with the Amish people. They don't even have an answering machine. I'm like, come on, Dad, why don't you find an answering machine? No, if we're not home, goddammit, we're not home. Thank you, Buddha. That was terribly insightful. As a result, my mom can't even leave messages on other people's machines without getting real panicky. I get real dumb messages like, Kathleen, it's your mom, Vicky Madigan, and she thinks her full name. Like I play home, sit on the couch, look at her, and think, what the hell is her last name? I see her at all the holidays. I just can't place her. They don't have a computer. I saw my brother in college. Why don't you buy a computer, Dad? No. You have 5 to 7 encyclopedias. Like, Dad, that's actually to say we can't have an oven because we have a phone. One. And we don't have a fine set of encyclopedias because Mom did not find enough groceries to get all the letters. We're working on B and W here, Dad. So I am swinging single here at home. We have a lot of single people here tonight. Clap, single people. All my college friends are getting married. I did go to college. Boy, what a week that was. I went everywhere. Went to the community college for math. A lot of flow. A lot of people make fun of flow in Merrimack, but a lot of people don't. They do. They give you shit about it, but they don't know this. I found this out. If you go to a community college long enough, after a while, they let you be the teacher. But that's like you for a while. Terrible football team. Lost the game on national television, 79-0. It was 52-0 at the half. The coach goes, well, I just didn't know what to say to him. I thought, I know what I would have said. I would have walked out and said, all right, here's the plan. We're leaving. I talked to the band, and they've always kind of wanted to play football. So we're just switching you. No one will even know. My college friends are getting married. They're getting divorced, too. Divorce is just out of control. It's the marriages that are a problem, though. I got one friend, he's 36, he's been married 5 times. That's ridiculous. I think when you go and get that 5th marriage license, those people at that office should just go, no. Well, you can't have any more, sir. See, because you suck at this and you're not aware of it. We'll give you a learner's permit. I think the older you get, the longer you stay single, the lower your standards start slipping. Oh, yeah. Because you're too tired to give a shit anymore. I used to be real picky. I want I get married, he's going to have to be tall, dark, handsome, educated, wealthy. I'm not like a registered voter. I married a midget just for the handicap parking. Come on, Scooter, we were going to the mall and we were getting a good spot. That's terrible. I should make fun of short people. I'm very short myself. Shrinking, too. According to the AMA, if you're over the age of 21, you have already started the shrinking process. If you make it to age 90, we will all have shrunk anywhere from 2 to 6 inches. That's a lot, isn't it? I'm going to be like 3'8". Running under coffee tables. Hey. Get the beer off my head. I'm not a coaster. My mom's really short. That's the cool thing, though. If you had a short mom, you never really had to take discipline seriously. Because no matter how mad they got, you'd be laughing at them. Oh, she'd be all pissed off. I am headed up to here with you kids. I'm like 4'2", we could punt you to the kitchen. Why don't you get back on the couch before that vacuum comes back around here?
Yeah, hey, so who's in charge over there? Well, listen, I bought 400 square feet of kitchen ceramic tile there today. Okay. All right, now fucking half of these things are busted. Okay. All right, now. ceramic tile.
Which brand of truck? Do you have a name on it?
It's tin. It's like a tin of sandalwood, whatever the fuck you guys call it.
Now, what's the name, sir?
Well, here's the problem, Jerky. Half of them are broken. You understand that I got a job to do?
Sir, we should look somewhere,
Don't give me the somewhat shit. It's always a problem with you guys.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Frank. Frank Rizzo.
What?
Frank Rizzo. Open your fucking ears, jackass.
Space is too scary most of the time. It's very weird that we're on a fucking clock flying through the universe. And it hardly ever comes up. Everybody wants to talk about Brad and Angelina's baby. Oh my gosh, they're like the best bone structure of a long time. Nobody wants to talk about that. We're on a fucking rock flying through space. Above you is the craziest thing you could ever look at. You've hardly ever looked at. People take trips to see shit that's not nearly as interesting. But people that travel to the Grand Canyon and tell you have to go. You talk to those assholes? If you've never been to the canyon? Bro, fucking drop everything you do and fucking go there right now. Trust me, it is a life-changing experience. It's so magnificent that when you stand there and you look out, it instantly puts your whole life in perspective. You realize what a small role real. Hey! Oh, that's... Those are light bulbs, motherfucker! Those are gigantic nuclear explosions billions of miles away! And it goes on forever! Do you know what forever means? That means this whole universe of hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of solar systems, might just be a part of one atom. It's in the cell of the balls of another guy who lives in another universe. And it goes on and on and on and on and on, and there's no end ever! And you're looking at a fucking ditch. You took a 6-hour donkey ride to the bottom of a ditch. Fuck you, stupid! Thank you very much for coming out, San Francisco! Thank you for being on my TV! Jihad to you all! I love you! Joe Rogan, one more time!
Get savings on Pro Essentials at the Lowe's Just for Pros event going on now. Save on select appliance special values. Plus, save an additional $50 when you buy 2 or more appliances, each priced $396 or more. Find more savings throughout the store at Lowe's, the new home for pros. Must ask cashier to apply discount in store. Online must use promo code. Can't be combined with any other discounts. See Lowe's.com for exclusions and terms. Valid 7/15 through 8/4. U.S. only. Don't miss the savings during Lowe's Just for Pros event. Stop by the Pro Desk and get an extra 5% off volume savings orders over $1,500. Plus, look for more savings across the store, including tools, paint, lighting, and other Pro Essentials to help you get the job done right. Shop today at Lowe's, the new home for pros. Discount on eligible product only and reflected in quote. Terms and exclusions apply. See Pro Desk in store for details. Now through July 30th. U.S. only.
Heard you're buying a car. I brought my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/AutoNavigator.
So you want to start the semester in style? Try a new desk, maybe fresh bedding, the perfect mattress topper, a much-needed coffee maker, and everything else to complete your dorm. Just search to style from start to finish. Create your look with affordable decor and free and flexible delivery options on HomeDepot.com. At Home Depot, how doers get more done. Valid on select items online only. Free delivery on select items $45 or more. Visit HomeDepot.com for more information.
Pros bring a little extra to everything they do. So do we. It's called Pro Extra, the Home Depot's loyalty program built just for pros. Members earn perks just for shopping, like Pro Extra dollars or tool rental credit, plus other great benefits that save time and money. With Pro Extra, the more you spend, the more you earn. Get $20 off your next purchase of $200 or more just for signing up. Pro Extra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Sign up on the Home Depot mobile app.
I'm flying. I've flown a lot, I guess, since the attacks. Most of you have flown a lot, right? You feeling better? This is a ringing endorsement. I fly Continental. I mean, I'm not flying American or United. I'm brave, not cocky. They tried to fly me on American, I would sooner put a folding chair on the wing of a value jet. I don't care how advanced emotionally and mentally you think you are. We look at everybody in the airport. You make eye contact. All right, he's okay, she's okay, you're okay. And you hear a little accent. Who's that? Who's that? Hey, is he circumcised? Check him. I normally don't believe in profiling. I don't want to see a guy stopped on the highway because of his race. But when it comes to flying, if you have a thick mustache and more than one hyphen in your last name, I want you cavity searched. I am so tired of politically correct idiots. You can't judge a book by its cover. Yes, you can, stupid. That's why books have them. You see the front page of all the papers, the 6 guys they arrested in Buffalo, it was 6 photos of the same man. And Richard Reed couldn't have looked more like a shoe bomber if he had written shoe bomber on his face in red lipstick. How do they let that googly-eyed weirdo onto a plane? He looks like Susan Sarandon with a goatee. But more attractive and less annoying. I'll tell you how they let him on. People are so afraid of being misconstrued as politically incorrect or, God forbid, racist. People are so terrified. But you can look at him and know there's something wrong with this guy. He flew El Al, Israel's airline, a month before he tried to attack America. There was something about his stupid face the Israelis didn't like. They sat an armed air marshal next to him. And you'll notice none of this. M16 equals good behavior. The Israelis aren't worried about your feelings. Why'd you sit next to me with gun? Because you look like terrorists. But you know what absolute dummies we are. You know, oh my God, you can't judge a book by its cover. Bought a one-way ticket in cash. Hope if you get your C4. And the flight attendant, this woman saw what he was doing, and she stopped it, and she saved that whole plane from going down. Yeah, she's a hero. Here's my question. What was the guy sitting next to him doing? How wrapped up in a book can you possibly be? I try to mind my own business, but if I'm at 32,000 feet and I see a 6'4" Arabic-looking guy lighting his feet on fire, I'm probably gonna go, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? Could you not do that?" Can't judge a book by its cover. There's a girl on the cover with a cock in her mouth and it's porn. And if she's 15 and the cock is black, it's gray porn. And we all know they're going to hit us again. We all know it. We're waiting for it. It won't be the same way, but it's going to happen. Not in the plane, though. People are a little too, edgy on planes now. A guy tried to break into a cockpit on a flight recently. Captain opened the door, hit him in the head with an axe. That's the guy I want flying my plane. That's called handling the situation. Open the door, open the door. All right. Back to your seat. You now have an aisle and a window. And you're still taking up room less than that fat bitch on the Southwest flight. I almost screwed that one up. You're still taking up room less. on weighing me down. I can think better. Ah! My little thin lips just couldn't get the words out fast enough. You know what my lips look like? You ever see the vagina of a 2-day-old bird? That was my nickname in high school, Bird Pussy Lips. Hey, put a worm on your dick, I'll suck it. And you know what? I do think that most of us have a certain amount of common sense. We know how to act on a plane. Most of us know, you gotta be a little bit more polite now. These two idiots, you hear about them coming from London? They were arrested at JFK Airport. 6 times during the flight, they got up and ran to the bathroom again. And the flight crew got very nervous. They had like an F-14 following them. It was like really a problem. So they land, the FBI talks to them. Turns out the men are not terrorists. They had been running to the bathroom, they confessed, smoke crack, and have sex with each other. And a real sign of the times is you hear that, you go...